Do you like yourself some nested fields? Well, we got you covered. Hey everyone, this is Adrian, and today I want to show you we're releasing 3.19. I want to show you a cool feature that we've been working on this past month. But let's take it bottom up again with the refactors. So rename dashboard and resources, redirect path helpers, which is exactly that, renaming the path helpers. But most importantly, Dark Panda, aka J, I just found out about the JS routes gem. So if you didn't know about that, go check it out. It basically brings the the path helpers into your JavaScript. So thank you for that. This is a tiny refactor. We moved one line of code somewhere. This is another refactor. Shouldn't get in the way. Change development unauthorized log from object to global ID. So we recently introduced this message whenever something failed from the authorization policy. We would tell like unauthorized action on whichever policy, and we would output here the full object. Like this is the user and this is the record. And I think this is happening only in development, but it would, if you have like a big object, they would just fill up the whole logs. And now we just tell you like, okay, we send you the global ID, so you know which user and which object, which record are affected. So that's a nice improvement there. I won't go through the maintenance. They're just freaking maintenance things. Nothing to notice about them. So on to the bug fixes. No cancel button showing when creating a new user via new review. Now there probably is a cancel button, so thank you, Piyush. Array field and array resource. It seems that they didn't work before. Now they do. Tiny typo in the eject generator. Thank you so much, Gabe. Index field wrapper extra div. So we have this option which is called copyable, which you can add on a field, and whenever you hover over that field, it will show you this tiny icon where when you click it, everything like the contents of the field, it'll get copied on your clipboard and you can use it. And in order to do that, we added some extra divs which messed up a few things, but now they are fixed on the index view. Badge alignment, another visual tweak. Missing locale keys for these two, now they are fixed. Filters on mobile view, I think they were not showing up very well. Yeah, I can see these things now. They show up a little bit better. This doesn't look very well either, but it's definitely better. They collapse onto each other. Allow inline filterable to define type. This is another cool one. So you may have a filter that is applied on a number field, and you maybe just want the drop down. Let me actually show you how that should look. So I'll actually, no, let me get back. Filters, and I'll choose this text one. So the text field by default comes with a drop down with conditions and a field to pass in the value. But maybe you want just, you want it just two conditions, one for users that start with the letter A and the ones that don't start with the letter A. It's a stupid example, but whenever you want these two conditions, you probably don't want it to pass any value into it. So this filter by default becomes a select filter, which doesn't have this value option. And now you can do that. So on a field that has like a totally different non-select type, you can tell it, okay, this is of type select, and you can create that experience. And it's a really cool one. Cool enhancements. Store model support for array resources. Again, this is probably related to this one, which is great that you can use that. This is a very cool gem. Add as badge and ID to discrete information. Thank you so much, Neil. This is amazing. So if you haven't used discrete information yet, discrete information, definitely do it. It's on the community license, so you can display cool things. Why don't we have a screenshot here? Cool things inside actually, let me show you. Cool things inside records. Okay, maybe not this one. Well, products definitely have it. No, god damn it, I'm not ready with this either. Yeah, so you can display cool information here. It's a really cool feature, so definitely check it out. and check out my last video, probably in the last release. So thank you, Neil, for this improvement. Improve message when missing resource for array fields. Thank you, Zephin. What does this do? Okay, when missing a resource. Okay. This is whenever you use the generator. Callable card label, exactly what it says. The card label is now callable. Visible option on link. This is for the menu. So whenever you use a menu, you could use an if-else statement, or you can use this visible block if you're used to that, because we have them everywhere. And allow custom ransacker. So if you use the whenever we use the dynamic filters package gem, we use ransacker under the hood, and you can create custom kind of properties, ransacker properties, and now you can create filters for those properties. Cool. Are you ready for the cool big reveal? This is a feature that I know most of you have waited for. We kind of had a guide on how to do that, but now we just brought it in as a first party feature. So drum roll, it's the nested feature. So this comes in as a beta feature. It's in the Avo Advanced tier, and it's a really cool one. Please check out the video. The API has changed just a little bit, but the same way as you have like different options on fields, for fields that are has one, has many, has and belongs to many, has many through, you can go in and say nested, and the simplest thing you can do is say true. And whenever you do that, let me show you what happens. So courses, I will create a new course, and the course, I'm gonna go inside the course. The course has many links. That's the whole thing. So now I'm gonna go inside the course, create a new one, new course, and now here at the bottom we have this cool little section, add new link, some link here, and hit save. And this is the new course with the links. You can edit them, so there are a few options. If you go in, you can say on, and you can say new, or you can say edit, or you can say forms. So one of these, by default it'll be, I think it will default on forms, but you can restrict it to only new or edit if you want to do that. And the other option you can do is limit. So you can tell it like only to 5 records or 2 records or whatever. So then when you do that, you won't be, so when you hit that limit, you won't be able to add new things. Of course, you can delete them. As of now, you can delete the ones that are created, but we're working on that. So it's still a beta feature. We can still work on the design and work on a few features. So we're waiting for your feedback to tell us like, hey, I need this, I use this, and this is how I use it, and so on and so on. So yeah, I know you've waited for this for a long time, and now it's available, and yeah, definitely take advantage of that. I think that's about it for today. We are working on another cool feature that I know you've been waiting for, kind of as big as nested. But we are going to take a little bit of time to figure out, okay, what do we want to bring in Avo 4? What do we want to improve? Some of the things that we are thinking about are kind of the search. So whenever we build search, we use the search.js plugin, and which is okay, but it's not as customizable, and search can be improved in so many ways. We've actually seen some cool implementations in like in Stripe's dashboard, and rubyvideo.dev. They have like a nice multifaceted search, so maybe we'll improve that. Maybe the in-place search for the actual resources. We want to do themable, so we know themes is a big thing, but we want to get that right. So we have the branding feature, but it's not exactly perfect. We are thinking of making Avo a little bit more dynamic, so we are playing around with changing the structure of your app from the UI, so a little bit less coding. So we have been speaking to a few customers that it's cool to be able to ship everything by code. It's cool to be able to have that full control, but sometimes you want to give control to your stakeholders. So whenever they want to add a column, remove a column, they don't have to call you and like, okay, do another deploy and everything. So we are experimenting with that and a few other cool little features. So yeah, definitely stick around, and if there's anything that you want to see in Avo 4, like, oh my god, these guys, this is a perfect time to add it, definitely come and tell us, and let's get this conversation going. There's only one friendly bump I want to give you, and that's friendly RB. We've sold out the early bird tickets. We have only the regular ones and the supporter ones. We have published the initial batch of speakers: Michelle Hansen, Andrew Culver, Jonathan Markwell, and Irina Nazarova. I've met with Andrew and Irina quite recently, and they're very stoked about this conference. We will probably release the next batch of speakers really soon. So definitely check them out. Apply for CFP. So if you want to submit a talk, this is the time to do it. If your company wants to sponsor nice community events, this is again the next time to come and click this button, and we cannot wait to host you in September. That's about it for today. Thanks for coming on. It's a short video. We are starting to think about the next iteration of Avo and where it can go. Yeah, definitely come to us with your feedback and ideas, and let's get this conversation going. So yeah, thank you so much. See ya.